Well, let's talk stability wreckers for a second, because you say you're not in that recession camp.
Right.
But there are other fundamental factors out there, and we could throw a dart at the wall with a map on it, and we could find a problem. We could look at North Korea, we could look at China and trade, we could look at Russia, we could look at the Middle East, we could talk Europe, we could talk Italy, we could talk France, we could talk Brexit. We could talk Latin America, we could talk Venezuela, we could talk more problems potentially with Mexico and Canada. Who knows? My question to you is, what stability wrecker is potentially out there that maybe folks aren't paying enough attention to that you are aware of?
Some sort of policy mistake. And now when you hear policy mistake, you typically think of the Fed. I'm not as worried about that, right? I'm really not worried about the Fed over-tightening, particularly after their pivot that they've undergone. When I say policy mistake, I'm thinking more of something on the fiscal side, or like trade would be the most obvious thing. Right, and it does seem like the latest is that Trump really wants to get some sort of resolution done. I'm going to guess he doesn't mind seeing a higher stock market, particularly with 2020 around the corner. And so it'll be interesting to see how some of the hardcore trade guys in his administration square off against him there. But I'm going to guess that Trump ultimately, who has the final say, is a pragmatist who's going to want to deliver the goods at some point in the reasonably near future. And I think the market seems to be pricing that in. That's part of why the market's been rallying aggressively this winter since December 24. I think that would be the biggest issue. There's a lot of other, as you said, there's a lot of other countries we can throw darts at. Brexit, for example. Look, the economic data that we've been seeing throughout the Eurozone has been steadily downwards.